So, you've got a sociology degree and you're thinking about teaching, maybe shaping some young minds. But you're probably asking yourself, can I even do that without a traditional education degree? Well, you are in exactly the right place. We are going to break down how you can take that unique background in sociology and turn it into an amazing career as a high school teacher.
Right? This is the big one. It's the question that honestly stops so many smart, talented people from even thinking about a career in the classroom. But the good news is, the answer is probably a lot simpler than you think, and it could seriously open up a career path you never thought was possible.
Okay, so here's the thing. The crucial piece of the puzzle isn't about having a piece of paper that says teaching degree. It's about getting a state-issued certification, a license basically. For public schools, this is almost always a non-negotiable. And the best part, your bachelor's degree in sociology, that's the perfect first step. So let's focus on what really matters, getting you certified.
Now, let's talk about why your sociology degree isn't just a box you have to check off a list. It's a massive advantage. We're about to dig into how the skills you already have make you uniquely qualified for a modern classroom. This is where it gets really exciting.
I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Your degree gave you this incredible lens for understanding the super complex social world of a high school. Seriously, it's not some hurdle you have to get over. It's a genuine strength you can lean into every single day.
Let's break this down, because these skills are the real deal. Think about it. You understand group dynamics, you understand social structures. That gives you a crazy edge in classroom management and just getting where your students are coming from. Your research skills, that means you can look at a curriculum and build lessons that are actually based on evidence. Your grasp of cultural competency means you can create a truly inclusive classroom where every single student feels seen. And your communication skills, well, that's the absolute bedrock of being a great teacher.
Okay, so we've established that you've got the foundational skills. You are more than ready. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the practical steps you actually need to take to get certified to teach in a public school. This is your roadmap.
And look at that, you've already knocked out number one. Your bachelor's degree is done. The next steps usually involve some kind of teacher prep program. Then you'll get some hands-on student teaching experience. You'll have to pass a state exam, like the Praxis, and of course, a standard background check. Now, every state is a little different, but this is pretty much the general framework.
But hold on. What if that traditional path doesn't really fit with your life right now? The good news is, a ton of states have created alternative routes specifically for people just like you. People changing careers who have degrees in other fields. This is where your options really start to open up.
So here are the main options you'll find. There are alternative certification programs, which are usually accelerated, intense courses designed for people who are already working. A master's in teaching is another fantastic route that gets you your certification and an advanced degree. And don't forget, private schools often have way more flexibility in their hiring and might not even require that state certification. So that's another whole avenue to look into.
All right, let's talk money. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says the median annual wage for high school teachers in 2024 was about $64,580. Now, median just means half of all teachers earned more and half earned less. And remember, this can change wildly depending on your state, your school district, and how many years you've been teaching.
So that's the salary, but can you actually get a job? Is there a demand? Well, listen to this. There are about 64,000 job openings projected every single year on average for the next decade. That points to a really consistent and significant need for new teachers out there.
Okay, we've covered the why and the how. Now it's time for the what. Here is a 5-step action plan you can use to start moving toward your new career literally today. Here's your checklist to get you started, and I mean it. The absolute most important first step is to go to your state's Department of Education website. That's where you'll find the official rules. From there, you can look at different programs, think about what you want to teach. Social studies or psychology would be a perfect fit. And this is a big one. Try to connect with teachers who are actually in the classroom right now to hear their stories.
Let's just end on this thought, because it's so powerful. In a world that needs critical thinking and culturally responsive teaching more than ever, your background isn't just relevant, it's essential. You are uniquely prepared to help students make sense of the complex, interconnected world they're living in.
Your journey from being a sociology major to becoming a teacher is absolutely within reach. And trust me, the teaching world needs your perspective. So what questions do you still have about being a high school teacher? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.